They say if you look good, you feel good. And if you feel good, you do good. But which comes first? What's more important? The look or the feeling? I guess that's up to you. All I know is one day I outgrew all the clothes inside my closet. As a woman that's been 5'9" since the ninth grade, I know the feeling of a growth spurt very well. This one was like no other. At 23, I began to see myself with clearer eyes. Who I needed to be, how I needed to show up, where I needed to go. I looked at a closet with every hanger full and thought, these clothes won't get me there. This isn't her closet, her being the version of myself that flashed before my eyes since I was a child. I recognized her, but could she be recognized in me? The answer was no. So I decided if I was going to show up as her, I should probably get the look right. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Kiya, and I'm back with another video. Today's video, I am going to share how I improved my life by elevating my look in my personal style. So this video is not meant to promote one style over the other or submit any do's and don'ts in relation to how women choose to dress themselves. All of us are not the same, and every woman should feel empowered to dress herself in a way that feels comfortable and allows her to put her best foot forward in life. This video is just for me to share my story of how I made minor tweaks in my personal style that made major impacts on improving my overall life, interactions as I go throughout the world, and elevated my confidence to another level. So if you're interested in hearing my personal story and take on how I went about finding my personal style, just keep watching. So y'all saw me make this. I am sipping on this moon tea. Moon tea is just any tea that is good for like helping with menstruation, cramps, and like supporting women's health. I'm about to start my cycle, so I start to drink this like the week before, the day before, but really I try to drink it, throughout the month as well. Today's ingredients are fenugreek, wild mint, some Thai basil that I get from the farmer's market, and some honey. Fenugreek is the main ingredient because it's just a great support for women's health, menstruation. It supports estrogen levels. It helps to regulate your blood pressure. It helps with maintaining your weight. If you want to have or if you have a baby, this helps with your fertility and also with your milk production. So fenugreek is just like that girl when it comes to our bodies. So thought I might just plug this in for y'all. Feel free to play around with the flavors that best suit you. Just use like fenugreek as the base. It's for my lovely lady lumps. On this channel, I've been sharing my journey of reinventing myself and the steps that I'm taking to optimize my life as I grow into womanhood. Adult Girl Diaries is a series that I've created where we discuss those transitional topics on your journey of becoming the type of woman that you want to be. As a part of my growth and self-reflection journey, I took a year-long break off of social media. And one of the number one questions I always get is, Kiya, girl, what do you do when you're not on social media? Elevating your look and finding your personal style is one of the activities that you can do while living your life offline. So elevating my personal look, let's get into it. Growing up, I was always kind of like an extra child. Like any opportunity that I got to dress up, I would seize that opportunity. Like wearing dresses and skirts just activated me, made me feel alive. Like everybody in my family knew this. All of my teachers, everyone who knew me growing up is like, oh my gosh, here she comes in her little dress and her skirt and her little heels, like thinking she's all that. Like that was the thing. People used to always be like, kid thinks she's all that. And I did. As I went through different stages of finding myself as a young woman, obviously I experimented with different fashion and I was introduced to different trends throughout the years. And of course it's normal to want to be a part of trends and follow those. Like we live in a trendy world and you want to be a trendy girl, you're gonna get with the trends and everything. I don't know what stage kind of does this to a young woman. Maybe it's college because it's all like t-shirts, hoodies, leggings, sweats, tennis shoes, that kind of thing. But I definitely feel like I went through a phase where my personal style just became like very casual. My wardrobe literally just consisted of like professional going to work, hot girl going out, or girl, are you about to go lay on the couch? And because I didn't want to go to the grocery store or run errands in like dress pants and a hot girl dress, going to the couch look kind of took precedent over my wardrobe and was kind of defining how I was presenting myself any other time that was other than an occasion. At first for me it was fine. It's like you're with your friends, it's like, oh girl, we're about to go grab something to eat. Like, okay, I'm about to throw on like these jeans and a t-shirt. Oh girl, ride with me to go do this or that. Okay, girl, I'm gonna just throw my t-shirt and my sweats on real quick. Let's go. And that's a really like cute and like fun stage of life. But if I'm honest, you know, I feel like I started to outgrow it. Like I'm like, there's a little bit more here. Like there's somebody inside of me that is a woman and she wants to come out. Things that helped me realize this is that the type of places that I wanted to go and things I wanted to experience changed, and I felt like I did not have the clothing to pair with the experiences that I wanted. If I wanted to go to a work event or visit a more upscale lounge, I started to feel like, I don't really have anything to wear to this. I really started to look at my wardrobe and I started to make an assessment like, you have so many clothes, but you have nothing to wear. Why is that? And it all had to do with the way I shopped, the way I prioritized bringing clothing into my wardrobe, and also the way I had initially prioritized my interests and the places that I wanted to go. In the process of discovering this, I realized it was keeping me from experiencing certain things, hanging out with certain types of people, going to certain types of places, because in my mind, it's like, what would I wear to this venue? What would I wear to this networking event? What would I wear to this occasion? Like, I don't have anything to wear, so why would I go and be dressed in a way that is not appropriate for the occasion? I also started to develop a stronger desire to, you know, feel like a woman, and I started to feel a little bit childish with the way that I was dressing on the day-to-day basis. There's nothing wrong with dressing casual and being comfortable, but I just felt, for me personally, you can do a little bit more. You have a little bit more to offer. So I went on the journey to start to elevate my style. I started to incorporate more shapes, more dresses, more skirts into my wardrobe, but I definitely prioritized building my wardrobe with basics, and that has been life-changing. I can make a whole separate video about that because it's truly transformational. So when I made the choice to elevate my look, I feel like it elevated like my whole vibe and my mindset as well. When I started to dress in clothing that was just a little bit more elevated than casual, I started noticing that my interactions changed, the type of people that I was meeting changed. For example, today I got up, I had some errands to run, I went to go get a wax, and usually when I go out and I go to the store, like people are very nice to me, they talk to me, they'll let me like skip them in line, like I didn't even have an appointment for my wax, and you know, they were just like very nice and accommodating, and like all the women and stuff were like, oh my gosh girl, yeah, like go ahead of me. Now I know that everybody deserves respect as a basic human right, but we cannot pretend that people don't judge books by its cover. It's not something that I condone, nor is it something that you should feel self-conscious about. However, I do think that the way that you dress in your wardrobe can be used as a tool in life to get you into the best case scenario for yourself in a lot of situations. People should not judge a book by its cover, but they're gonna do it anyway. So I decided, like, you know, I'm gonna give myself a little bit more of an advantage and put a little more effort into my look, because people treat you based off of the way that, you know, they perceive you. So if they perceive you as a person of like, wow, she got up, she put on a skirt, she brushed her hair, and she did that just to come to the grocery store, naturally they're just going to offer you more courtesies, more respect, things of that nature. Now I know a lot of people like to equate these types of things to like pretty privilege and that kind of thing, but I've always been pretty. But I didn't always get people, you know, going out of their way and being like super extra nice to me, nor did I expect it. And I noticed a definite difference when I changed and elevated my personal style. So that's just my story, and I wanted to share that. Also too, at my apartment, everyone's always excited to see me, and it kind of reminds me of how I used to get treated when I was younger. Like people gush over me and be like, oh, look at her, she's so cute, she dresses up every day and she works from home. Like, there's Kiya, hey Kiya, what's up Kiya, like what you drinking Kiya, what's in your cup Kiya, like, you know, because people like to interact with people who they feel like, you know, feel good about themselves, because it's inspiring. It makes other people feel good about themselves too, to see another person put effort into dress up, because you know, people go through a lot in life. Sometimes people don't even have the strength and the energy to get out of bed. So it's more than just like, oh, a superficial thing of how you look and how you present yourself. A lot of times it's a reflection of how you feel on the inside, and I personally do think like it's a form of, you know, giving back to the world to put effort into how you look, because people love to see a person that looks nice. Like, it's a treat for them. Have you ever seen a woman or a man or somebody that just looks good and their outfit is nice, and it doesn't even have to be super fancy, and you just be like, wow, that person looks good. Like, it make you feel some type of way inside. Like, that's really just what it is. It's just a natural fact of life. Now, not only do I feel like my regular everyday experiences are better off with interacting with people, it's like I come to expect that. I don't know if anyone can relate to this, but I feel like in certain social situations, you always have this thought in your head of like, how is somebody going to interact with me? How are they going to treat me? And then you walk away thinking like, oh, that person was really nice. That was, you know, great. And it was a relief. Or you walk away like, oh, this person treated me this way or that way, or whatever the case is. It's like you don't even have your expectations set to like how you're going to be treated. Since elevating my style, I feel like I'm more confident with the way that I'm presenting myself. And I feel like every time I go into situations, that's not to say there's never a time where, you know, people are less than polite, but now I expect people to be polite to me. Like, I expect to have a good time where I go, because it's like I'm being polite to other people. I expect them to be polite to me. And now it's like if anyone like has an attitude or whatever, I'm more surprised by that, because a lot of times it doesn't really happen as much. No, I'm not saying all of this can be attributed to wearing a skirt, but it's just a difference in, you know, the elevation, the flow of energy, your mindset. Like, when you look confident, you just project that out. You feel more confident, and you just have more confidence in your life and your overall experiences. And that's what happened to me. So yes, elevating your style does take effort. And some of you might be thinking, oh my gosh, girl, like, here's another video of somebody telling me that I need to dress up and this and that, and I can't never just be comfortable. No, that's not the case. So it does take effort. It does not have to be super difficult. So I'm going to share 3 tips with how you can elevate your look and find your personal style today. Every woman deserves to feel confident and have her own signature style, and it does not have to look the same as the next woman. Before we jump into the 3 tips, one way you can help yourself identify what your look might be is to like go on Pinterest, go on Instagram, save posts of like looks that you like, looks that are for everyday wear, and outfits that you can wear for any occasion. I'm not talking about the trendy pop out, it's a look outfit, but try to find outfits to say like, I would feel comfortable in this, like going to the grocery store, or I would feel comfortable in this, like meeting my friend's family at a picnic or something like that. So number 1, make it easy on yourself. If you have t-shirts, girl, wear the t-shirt. I'm wearing a t-shirt today, and it's a crop shirt, so it doesn't mean that you can't ever look sexy or you have to look frumpy and boring. It's just about mixing it up. So whereas before, on a day like this where I'm just like running errands, I would pair this with some leggings, or I would pair this with a jogger or like a biker short. Now I choose to like mix up the fabrics. I'll pair it with a skirt, a trouser, or like a free-flowing pant. Now to me, skirts are comfortable. I think a lot of times people feel like skirts and dresses, they just look more dressed up, and you don't always want all of that attention, because I do admit people ask me like, what are you doing? Where are you going? I can wear this all day and it's just comfortable for me, because a skirt is not uncomfortable. It's actually way more comfortable than wearing like tight jeans. If you do want to be a skirt and dress kind of a girly, just keep that in mind. Like, you're not sacrificing your comfort at all. You're going to be super comfortable still just wearing skirts and dresses, but you can also mix it up with like trousers and other free-flowing types of fabrics as well. As y'all know, I am launching my lifestyle brand, The October Song. Sign up for our email list for exclusive discounts and VIP offers. I will definitely be bringing this concept of elevated casual into the brand. You don't want to miss it, so sign up for our email list to stay tuned. Number 2, it's not always about where you shop, but about how you shop. You can shop at the same places that you shop now, but just change the way that you're shopping. I can't tell y'all how many times people ask me like, you always look so cute. Where do you shop? Where do you get your clothes? Where do you shop? Where did you get that? And a lot of the times I get my outfits from places like TJ Maxx, the Nordstrom Rack, Zara, Express, H&M. Very common, accessible, and affordable places. But again, whereas I would choose something that was more of like a pop of a color or a statement piece, or choose something that was like a legging, a biker short, a baggy pant that would not give me the versatility to wear that into different occasions, now I pick things like that will stabilize my wardrobe. How to stabilize your wardrobe. That sounds like a video. One call out is that a tight top and a tight bottom, that generally gives like a casual look. Mix up the flow of your pieces. If you want to wear like a looser top, then go ahead, put the leggings on because it'll kind of like balance out your silhouette. And again, if you want to wear something tighter, that's when I tend to go for like a free-flowing skirt like I did today, like a little tight t-shirt crop top vibe, but like a free-flowing skirt. It's still cute, it's balanced, it's trendy, and I'm comfortable. I'm just walking around minding my business and everybody thinks I'm just so cute. Number 3, after you've kind of identified your personal style and the pieces that will elevate your look, you have to practice your look and get comfortable in it. You have to get comfortable with the idea that you deserve to present yourself well, and then just make it a habit, make it a part of who you are, and make it a part of your daily practice. Again, when I go to get coffee on Monday morning in my apartment and I'm in the common area, people are always wondering, how is it that it's Monday morning, it's 9 a.m., you're dressed the way that you're dressed, your makeup is done, and you work from home and you don't even have to do all that? It's because it's something that I practice. I have easy and wearable items in my wardrobe that make me feel comfortable and that are easy to mix and match and put outfits together super quick. I have a makeup routine that I've practiced that takes me like 15 minutes or less. I'm wearing it today. Usually my makeup takes me about 10 minutes. When you practice the act of elevating your style, it becomes more habitual and it doesn't become such a thing to where it's like, I have to get dressed up or I'm getting dressed. Like, these are just your clothes, this is just your look, and it's something that you're used to. So depending on where you feel comfortable going, the type of people that you hang around, these can be the biggest factors that influence whether or not you choose to elevate your style from a more casual look. If I can get ready in 30 minutes or less, so can you. But once you have the formula down pat, you just have to get comfortable with dressing yourself in a way that allows you to put your best foot forward, to get the best out of all of your experiences, because again, our clothing is a form of communication. This video was very important for me to make because on my journey of womanhood, reinventing myself, and just optimizing my overall life, the fashions were a major topic. I didn't really know where to start. I definitely had to deal with people questioning me, asking me like, what are you doing? Why are you all dressed up? I wanted to just offer my perspective, give some practical tips that you can implement today, and just be an example of what it looks like to have the confidence to transform your style. So I hope this video helped you, hoped it motivated or inspired you. Tell me, have you ever thought or considered what you want your personal style to be? Are you currently dressing in your personal style? Are you currently working towards making your everyday style reflective of the looks that you have in your wardrobe? Comment down below, I want to know. Again, do not forget to sign up for the October song email list. The link will be down in the description. This topic is very fitting because October is a month that represents change and transformation. Song is the oldest form of storytelling, and October Song will be a lifestyle brand that empowers women to tell their story, represent their change, and embrace the different phases in their lives, whatever that might look like. Thank you all for tuning into this video. Don't forget to give it a like and subscribe. Make sure you make your moon tea, girl, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.